USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Learn more and get a quote at USAA.com/bundle. Restrictions apply.
Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for this day.
After Zoomies at the dog park, it's time for Drive Up at Target. In goes a big bag of kibble and one squeaky chicken toy for the good boy. Drive Up that's ready when you are, only in the Target app. Just tap Target.
The new McCrispy Strip is here. Dip approved by ketchup, tangy barbecue, honey mustard, Sprite, McFlurry, Big Mac sauce, double dipped in buffalo and ranch, more ranch, and creamy chili McCrispy Strip Dip. Now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold, soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
Mandatory Eagles mini camp is over, and we got all the overreactions. Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is, covering news, notes, and opinions on your favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, right here on the Eagles Pinpoll Podcast Network. I'm your host, Phil Stiefel. You can also find me hosting Trending in the AM Monday through Friday on the STT Sports Network. I got today, Wednesday's episode, linked down below. Copy and paste and join in. PHLY, All City. Jason Ashworth will be joining me to talk Phillies and Eagles today, so make sure you check that out and subscribe to that YouTube channel. Look, guys, the final minicamp, the final time the team was together before training camp begins in late July was on Tuesday, and we got all the overreactions. Well, we got some of them. We're going to overreact today. We're going to overreact tomorrow. We're going to overreact for the rest of the week on all the things that come out and all the theories that come out from practice. But Nick Sirianni spoke before practice, and a few things I'm going to throw out here. First and foremost, it's kind of refreshing. There's nothing important for Nick Sirianni to talk about. There's no drama, no new dramas with contracts or player issues. You know, we've got some injured players, but that's about it. It's so refreshing to not have to worry about anything Eagles related anymore. We don't have to worry about can Nick Sirianni lead a team to a Super Bowl or can Jalen Hurts win a Super Bowl. They've done it. Something different about coming off as champions now. So very interesting, very refreshing. He did say that everybody was at practice today. Not everybody practiced for different reasons, but everybody reported there's nobody holding out or nobody no-showing. While Vic Fangio had talked about last week that Jihad Campbell will be back mid-August, Nick Sirianni said we're not putting a timetable on Jihad Campbell. Now, Jihad Campbell was out there running individualized drills and did have his helmet on. They weren't wearing pads or tackling or anything like that. But he was out there running drills. Very important to note. Earlier voluntary minicamps, he was out there stretching and just watching and learning. Today he ran some individualized drills. That's a very good sign for Jihad Campbell going forward. So I'm going to run through some other notes. If there was going to be a player of the day from Tuesday's mandatory practice, from all the tweets that I read, all the different players that stood out or did not stand out, I would say the player of the day was Jalen Hunt. Jalen Hunt looked the part. There's a lot of tweets about him. Very active, had a sack, quote unquote, on Jalen Hurts. There was a moment where Jordan Mailata walked off the field and it's like, what the F is he doing? Like having no idea how to stop Jalen Hunt. You know, I keep talking about, Azeez Ojulari having a breakout season and maybe being third on the team in sacks. It might sound like the Jalen Hunt is going to be one of those leading guys sack-wise on this team, taking that next step forward, no longer a rookie, having over a year now in Vic Fangio's system. Jalen Hunt, a guy that is majorly impressing. Zach Bond didn't really practice in many of the 7-on-7 and 11-on-11s today or yesterday. Along with Jeremiah Trotter Jr., Smile Mondin got a lot of first-team reps when Zach Bond wasn't out there. So it seems like Trot Jr. is the leading candidate to start next to Zach Bond because of Campbell maybe not being ready. But they seem to have a lot of confidence, Smile Mondin, getting first-team reps. So very, very important there. In the secondary, Keely Ringo had several nice pass breakups reported throughout camp. He seems like a guy that is battling to start at cornerback, but is definitely taking advantage of this opportunity and is winning this job every day he goes out there. Sidney Brown was the first guy up with the starters at safety. Andrew Makuba, the rookie, rotated in, but it definitely seemed like Sidney Brown is the leader in the clubhouse of that. And we're going to talk about battles and camp battles and stuff like that over the next couple of weeks. But it seems like Sidney Brown is the guy for now. Maybe not going forward, maybe not long term, but the guy for now. And this was about an 80, 85-minute practice, so there were plenty of reps. Cam Jurgens still not practicing, the only guy on the starting offensive line not practicing as he recovers from his back surgery. Brett Toth was the starting center, and from all intents and purposes, it was a very, very bad practice for him. They've rotated a lot of other guys like Drew Kendall in at center with the 2s and the 3s. If Jurgens can't go at any point this year, and they expect him to be ready for the start of the season, I do not expect Brett Toth to be that center that steps in. I expect it to be somebody else. Tyler Steen was the starting right guard throughout the entirety of practice, so that battle is not a battle, so to speak, right now. Jalen Hurts had another amazing practice. He just looks so much more comfortable from all reports practicing in these OTAs and stuff like that. The pressure just isn't there, and that's not a bad thing with Jalen Hurts. Another couple touchdowns, another day where there's only one incomplete pass that he threw. But in the quarterback room, what stood out, two other things, and this was from Ed Kratz. Tanner McKee will be a starting quarterback in the NFL at some point. Maybe not this year, unless Jalen Hurts gets hurt. But he will start for somebody at some point. Kyle McCord, rookie draft pick from Syracuse, got a lot of the third-team reps this time over DTR, where the first couple of voluntary camps, DTR got a lot of the work with the 3s. Kyle McCord did this time. Kyle McCord might be the backup cornerback on this team as soon as Tanner McKee eventually gets traded, whether that's in camp when somebody gets hurt or down the line. Keep an eye on Kyle McCord going forward. And John Dotson looked like a guy that a full year now with the Eagles organization seems to be impressing in camp. Somebody that's not impressing in camp that somebody said that I forget who I read, said, don't be surprised if Johnny Wilson does not make the final 53-man roster. Not impressing in camp at all. We're going to have so much more for me to read and digest from camp. I got to fully watch the whole Nick Sirianni press conference still and some of the players. Lane Johnson spoke after practice. I want to get into some of the things Lane Johnson talked about tomorrow. But with that being said, we're going to wrap it up. This is the Eagles Checkdown, the Eagles Pinball Podcast Network. Tune in to Trending in the AM, live at 8 a.m., 90 minutes taking your opinions, all this and more, guys. Go Birds. Bubbles up.
Finding a new job is stressful. But with Indeed, it doesn't have to be. Just fill out your Indeed profile with your skills, experience, and desired salary. The more you fill out, the better your matches will be. And hearing from hiring managers will be 2 times more likely. Relax. That's your Indeed profile sending opportunities your way. Indeed, the world can work better.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, how to get 30, how to get 20, 20, 20, how to get 20, 20, how to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold! Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track-downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
Hey, it's Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast. The NBA playoffs are here, and Michelob Ultra is getting you closer to the game than ever with courtside seats and more. Enter now at MichelobUltra.com/courtside. Michelob Ultra Superior Access Courtside 2024 to 2025 sweepstakes. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21 or older. Ends on July 1st, 2025. Multiple entry periods. Visit MichelobUltra.com/superior access/courtside for free entry deadlines, and official rules. Message and data rates may apply. Void where prohibited.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.